Hey guys, Jojo and Shiba here, and today we are going to be responding to Andrew Schafer's terrible Shonen Jump sucks video. First of all, I just want to say that I'm sorry if I haven't uploaded for a while. It was because I was busy with life. Now, before anyone asks, didn't Andrew delete his channel? Well, yes, but before he did that, I was able to archive that video. But anyways, let's get straight into the video.
I know I don't hate Shonen entirely, but there's some I'm interested in. Hunter x Hunter, Rurouni Kenshin, Gintama. Those are the only few I'm interested in.
Now, if you're wondering why I let this clip play, it's because this will come up in a point that I will be making later. Before I get on to my next point, I just want to let you know that throughout the entire video, Andrew thinks that Shonen is bad because Shonen is only about action, when in reality, that's the opposite. Shonen isn't really about action anime. There's also sports anime, slice of life, horror, and even romance anime.
Seriously, fuck Shonen Jump! It's repetitive, boring, hell, and it's just bad. It's just, God, damn fucking filler. Seriously, there's so much filler in Shonen I just can't take. Like, just God.
First of all, you never showed an example of why Shonen is bad. The closest thing you said was just filler, but even then, you didn't give an example. Also, one of the anime that you mentioned was Gintama, which also explained what filler is in anime.
連載中の漫画にアニメが追いついてしまった時、漫画とのリーチを保つため、別ルートを通って遠回りし、再び合流するという作戦だ。
Plus, filler isn't bad because it's usually in all forms of media besides anime. Filler is usually used in anime so that they can create better world building and also flesh out some characters that don't have enough screen time and also flesh out lore.
Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, My Hero Academia. Not only that, but Shonen is the goddamn reason we have toxic fandoms.
So let me get this straight. You think that Shonen is the reason that we have toxic fandoms? Well, that's bullshit, because people make fandoms toxic, not the media people like. By the same logic, it's like saying the Sonic and Ruby fandoms are toxic because of the franchise, and not the people in it.
Although Shonen is just repetitive. It's just they do the same thing in Shonen over and over, making ripoffs. Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer.
In what context are Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen ripoffs? Ripoffs of each other? Of other shows? Seriously, you don't even specify in what context they're ripoffs of. By that same reasoning, Code Geass and Mobile Suit Gundam are ripoffs because all they have in common is that they're mecha animes about war.
Even JoJo's Bizarre Adventure falls into this category. It's a ripoff of Fist of the North Star and Hellsing, for Christ's sakes!
You are such a terrific dumbass!
Who, in their right mind, says that JoJo is a ripoff of Hellsing? Okay, with Fist of the North Star, I can understand where you're coming from, but that's wrong because JoJo was inspired by Fist of the North Star. There's a clear difference between something being a ripoff and something being inspired. For example, for a ripoff, Black Spider is an obvious ripoff of Spider-Man from Marvel. As for inspiration, TMNT was at first a parody and was inspired by Daredevil. Now onto the Hellsing part. What did JoJo rip off from Hellsing besides Vampire King? Plus, JoJo came before Hellsing as JoJo came out in December 1986. Meanwhile, Hellsing came out on May 2nd, 1997. Also, the reason that you're saying this is because Jotaro fought Kenshiro and Dio fought Alucard in Death Battle, which is a stupid argument to fucking use. Now, Andrew in the rest of the video says that he hates shonen anime and he would rather take other types of anime over shonen. Now for my final thoughts. This is one of the worst videos I have ever seen. Back then, I didn't want to say that this video was bad, because I just wanted to be a nice guy. Now that I know that you're a toxic asshole, it's okay for me to say it's bad. Your editing is nothing more than just text on screen. Your voice barely has any emotion, and your reasons for not liking anime are piss poor at best and outright retarded at worst. You then claim that you have seen shonen anime, but haven't actually seen any shonen anime. God. This reminded me of just some guy's video that he did on Miles Morales by saying, Miles Morales isn't Spider-Man, and he's a token character. Even though in the same video, he admitted that he's never actually read any of Miles' comics by saying what are his defining moments, which implies that he didn't read any of Miles Morales' comics before making the video. Also, I'm thankful that I cut ties with you, because if I had stayed with you longer, you would have still treated me and all my other friends like crap. Plus, after seeing Mr. Cipher's video that he did on you, I found out that you're obsessed with us. You seem that you can't move on, and still use other people to fight your own wars. Andrew, if you're watching this, grow the fuck up and learn that people on the internet can hate you for good reasons. You defended Maeve, and you have to face the consequences for defending a pedophile. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that after I had finished editing the video, there was something that I forgot to mention. While this wasn't in Cipher's video that he did on Andrew, or even the previous video that I did on him, I think this is the perfect time to mention it. So what happened was that I remember that Andrew wanted to smash an underage version of a DC character in a Ruby crossover movie, a crossover movie that nobody cares about, by saying that there should be Rule 34 art of her, which is creepy and proves that he's a pedophile. In case you're wondering about the DC character's name, her name is Jessica Cruz. One may argue, didn't they do a second DC Ruby crossover film that had an older Jessica Cruz? Well, yes, but keep in mind, he didn't want to smash the older version of her in the second DC and Ruby crossover. Instead, he wanted to smash the younger version in the first DC and Ruby movie crossover, which proves my point that he's still a pedophile.